Hey, hello, everybody in the chat. Hopefully you can hear me. Alright, everything's working good. Just let me know if you can hear me. And I will start in a minute. Alright, let's do this. Guys, I'm so ready. Yes! Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, I love the Ace Attorney trilogy. I have it on my 2DS. I bought it on the eShop. And I played all 3 games within 3 weeks. I love them. The 3rd game is my favorite. And when I found out it was coming to console, had to get it. Does anyone want me to do character voices? Because I can do that. And it'll be really funny, probably. Okay, I'll do it. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean, you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. I serve my nickel. You come and take me. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh, who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's a story. My first case is a fairly simple one. By the way, you can ask questions in the chat if you want to. I can answer your questions and do the voices at the same time. Not really, but I could do both. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school has a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. Alright, question. What got me into the Ace Attorney series? That was, my friend Sean from BGT. Because he really liked the series, and, he told me to play it because I was a fan of, Danganronpa. So he told me about this, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll play that. And I ended up loving it. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't know what that voice is. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. I'm shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. It's a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Yeah, Mark, you can watch this one. This is just a tutorial case, so there's nothing, nothing too big in this one. Oh, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Who's the victim? Victim's name is Sydney Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Died because she was struck once by a blunt object. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Oh, how have things been with me? Pretty good. It's been good. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Press the R1 button to check the court record. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Lara gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Going to be turned 23 tomorrow. Oh, then happy early birthday. And I feel old again. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah. Barry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butts? die! That she-dog! I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. Let's see who's here. Bender, Stratocaster, and hey, Eric is here too. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Nahu Gamer 4. Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? I know. Send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Boss. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, eyewitness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawat to the stand. He's a happy mask salesman. Mr. Sawat, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. I don't know what that voice is. Mrs. Sawat, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry, because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Alright, see ya, Mr. DC. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawwood used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. BL Raven Wizard is here. Hello. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R1 button, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next?
Hold it!
The phone in her apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go in the apartment. Or did you? Oh, that I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Don't they have... So, Offender Stratocaster, what you have to realize about this series is that apparently the canon timeline is in, like, is around the time that, like, in these current years. Like, I think the canon timeline is, like, somewhere around 2017. like to 2019 probably. However, it was made, like the game was made in like the very early 2000s. So, I mean, it's very weird how they decided to set it like in like present times, like nowadays, when it was made back then, because obviously you can't see the future. Like it, what happens in the game is very much a sign of the time that it was made, and it doesn't uh clearly, like, it doesn't represent nowadays. It's very, very weird. Yeah, I know they had cell phones back then. However, it was a much it was much more common to have like uh uh landlines and other cordless phones than it is nowadays, at least. And not everyone carried a cell phone on them like they do now. At least that's what I remember. Because I didn't have a cell phone until I was in like junior high. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death as sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Well, Mark, I think we talked about this. Like, what did your phone look like though? Because, like, what was your first, like, your first phone? What did it look like? Because mine was like this solid chunk of plastic. I don't even think it could text. It might have been able to, but I don't even think it could. Oh, that! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Built-in keyboard. Oh, one of those ones that you turn to the side and then you flip open and do that stuff. I kind of always wanted one of those. Yeah, I had this like I said, this chunk of plastic. I don't even know what kind of phone it was. I had a little antenna thing on it. And then my second phone was a Razor, which I had for the longest time before getting my current phone. Mr. Solid. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always I don't know how to pronounce that, guys. I've never seen that word before. Baguette? Behet? I don't know that word. Does anyone know that word? I'm not very literate. I don't know words. I don't know the English language. Lies always turn into more lies. I'm gonna say it the easy way. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? That's a baguette. Lies get the baguette. See, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I'm terribly sorry. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one.
Objection!
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Is it the dot on his forehead? I don't know. It's a mole. Yeah. Saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Gladly.
Hold it!
The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you toes off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying! That's not the way to finish the sentence. What? Okay. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock. The shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. When's Spire reunited for Switch gonna be? I don't know. How should I know when it's gonna be announced? Nobody else knows. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. Will the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw, Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn, give him death! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. I'm an old lady now, I don't know. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Whole case writing on this. Better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Stallet heard was definitely this clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Hey, Chicky Boy is here. I'm good. I'm so happy to be playing this game on stream for all you guys. I hope you're enjoying this and my crazy voices. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Stallet heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Stallet, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha! You forgot one thing. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. That's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. That's so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Indict? Haha! I know how to pronounce that one. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Salt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. Failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright? Say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ah. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, the witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. With that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see where people were out of the house. that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawa let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawa grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. Still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. And took her out. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Oh, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I'll forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Cindy was the victim, the lady who died. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this cloth for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive. You weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. That made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we could do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry? Be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. Alright, we're about an hour in. Let me check the time. Okay. I can go for a little while longer. Save again. Always save twice. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. Alright, see you, Mark. I Thanks for watching the tutorial case. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. Alright, Chicky Boy's going to see ya! I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Hello. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are not coniferous? Cogniferous? Conifer. That makes me think of something else. Of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Blue. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? Strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? What? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That smell. Blood. Sis? Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold, left her lying on the office sofa. Climbed back to the chief, where she lay under the window. Body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Dry blood. How ironic this became a murder weapon again. Some shards of glass were scattered on the floor. It seemed to be the remains of a glass light stand. It's hard seeing her like this. There are any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. I think her lying next to her. That must have been the murder weapon. There's some glass shards in the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from his hand. What could it be? The word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl is doing here. Wow. The magnifying glass gets stuck if you put it on the corner. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Yeah. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I'll work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I thought they were used for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. So she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. About the thinker. The thinker? That was... Oh, sis. I probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. This was lying next to the sheath. I know. I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand. No, they're not twins. Maya just said that she was her younger sister. Maybe. I've heard of a glass light stand before. The screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Please, please, come on. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Hey, Game Slayer's here. So everyone in the chat, how many people are seeing this game for the first time. How many people know nothing about Ace Attorney? The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze. Police. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. I know attorneys don't normally investigate, but you're helping them in this case, or they're helping you. You do whatever you can in these games. Oh my god, oh my ear. Okay. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... No. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you gonna be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. I love this music. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Oh. Did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No. No one could. Who do I like better? I mean, that's not really a fair question. I mean, because I know Maya better. Like, Maya's the one who's, like, with you throughout most of the game, so I'm, like, so I'm gonna say I probably like Maya. Who would believe me? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I'd done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Well, yes, Mia's dead. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with the outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte. Medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is recorded on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Yeah, they do have cell phones. I mean, characters have cell phones, just not every character, you know, carries around a cell phone like people do nowadays, where like everyone has one. Like some common burglar posing as a newspaper salesman probably ain't gonna have one. Plus, you should see what the cell phones look like. It pretty much looks like the one that I had in junior high. Let's hear it. Right! Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. He wasn't a businessman, though. He was a common thief. He was probably trying to steal a cell phone. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Well, they said he was a common burglar who posed as a newspaper salesman in order to, like, break into people's houses. So obviously he wants to make himself look the part, but he's not a businessman. He probably got that suit by using money that he stole. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. I don't know, don't bring logic into this game. Sometimes people have cell phones, but I don't know, not every character has a cell phone. For some reason, some do and some don't. I don't know why. You could ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Wait. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. A whole other piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. It's a thinker club. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Sister. I smile. And that's all I need to hear for now. Okay. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. Payne has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. This game is read-only, or can you control how long? Well, I mean, I guess in a sense you can control how long it progresses, because you don't technically have to examine everything. But when you're playing it for the first time, you kinda have to in order to get everything, because it's hard to know. Especially if you're playing it, playing the original DS version, because you see how this magnifying glass, when you like go around and stuff, it tells you what you've already examined. It doesn't do that on the original version. So you might forget that you examined something, and then you'll have to do it again, and then it doesn't, like, it's hard to know. Your first time playing through, it's hard to know. Second time, if you know enough about it, then it's easier to get through everything. Like, because I pretty much know most of the stuff that happens already, even if I forget things here and there. Because I'll forget what evidence to present in court and stuff, like, but like in these areas I pretty much know what to do, so I guess in that sense I can control how long it progresses, if that's what you mean, because I'm not really sure. And by read only, like, yeah, it's like read only, like there's no voices or anything. Busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? One of those RPG with multiple... there are... I think there are a couple cases that have multiple endings. Or by multiple, I mean like 2. Like, there are a couple cases that have a good and bad ending. But, like, other than that, it's pretty much just, like, one story, like, one canon ending. Like, yeah. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. You were Detective Gumtree, Suede Shoes. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? You got business here. You better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Oh, he's on to me. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. But what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. See, that's what my phone looked like in junior high. Like, the one that I had. It's kind of what it looked like. It was a little bit of a different shape and it didn't have a strap, but that's pretty much it. It had the antenna thing. This says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai, an action hero on TV? Yeah. You see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost when we went down to the precinct. Is that what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Look at this badge. Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? want to know the results, huh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, this one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think about it, I completely forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Oh, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? Aha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. Doesn't feel pain, doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. There he is, there's the boy.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
Pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one.
are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now.
Oh yeah, definitely watch the anime.
You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside that drawer. Get some sunlight streams through the window. This Payne loft is building, of course. See the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. It might be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. You want to know? You'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you... Just who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute and you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed as much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on that table. Someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy.
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Eyes closed, she listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me?
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy. How come no one could get in touch with you? That's gross, Fender Stratocaster. That's gross. Also, Maya's 17 in this game. She's not legal. Yet.
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on.
What a strange reaction.
I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Alright, I think I am going to end it here. In the next stream, we'll talk to this guy here and see if we can get someone to represent Maya. So anyway, thank you all so much for coming to the stream. If you know Ace Attorney, if you don't know Ace Attorney, I hope you're enjoying it if you know nothing about the series. And it just gets better. So anyway, thank you all again. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you in the next stream. Until then, this is Miharu, signing off.